AITA for refusing to give up my seat to a pregnant woman because she and her husband were rude to me first? So this happened yesterday and I still feel conflicted. I, 29F, was on a long train ride, about 2.5 hours, heading home from visiting family. I had reserved a window seat in one of those two-seater sections. I always try to book the window because I get motion sick in the aisle, and I like to lean against the wall and read or nap. When I got to my seat, there was already a couple sitting there. The woman was clearly pregnant, maybe 7 or 8 months along. The man was sitting in my window seat, and she was next to him in the aisle. I double-checked my ticket and politely said, "Hey, I think you're in my seat." The guy looked up and said, "Yeah, we thought it'd be better for her to have the window. Hope that's okay." No apology, no asking, just told me. I said, "Actually, I reserved that seat specifically, so I'd prefer to sit there." The woman rolled her eyes and said, "Really? You can't just let a pregnant woman have the more comfortable spot? It's just a seat." At this point, I was already annoyed, but I stayed calm and said, "I understand you're pregnant, but I paid for that seat, and I'd like to sit in it." The guy huffed and finally moved, and I sat down. About 10 minutes later, the woman leaned over me and loudly told her husband, "Some people are just so selfish. No empathy at all." I ignored it for a while until she elbowed me twice pretending to stretch. I said, "If you keep doing that, I'm going to call the conductor." She got quiet after that, but the tension was awful for the rest of the ride. When we got off the train, a random older woman who'd been sitting behind us came up and said, "I just want you to know that what you did was really cold. She's pregnant, for God's sake." Now I'm wondering, was I the asshole? I get it, being pregnant is hard. But I didn't refuse to give up a general seat on a bus. I reserved and paid extra for a specific one, and they just assumed I'd give it up without asking. AITA?